Yes, yes, yes. It's the Raphael Dawkins with the Combat Radio. And today, we're looking at the ridiculous, the absurd words of Deontay Wilder. Yes, yesterday, Deontay Wilder did an interview on the Brian Custer podcast. And he said some things that convinced me that the man is an habitual liar. Yes, yes, yes. Don't think I've ever called him that before, but watching that podcast, it convinced me that he knows exactly what he's doing. And he is lying, distorting the truth, attempting to rewrite history. And so I have to call the man a fraud. But don't take my word for it. Listen to the man himself. Listen to him. Listen to what he had to say about Dillian Whyte. Okay, without delay, take it away.
They can talk and all that, just like the Dillian Whyte got knocked out by the 41-year-old, but Ortiz was too old. Man, these are jokes, bro. These guys are jokes. And they ain't in boxing to see how great they are. They in boxing to see what they can get away with and how much money they can make.
Okay, someone in my previous podcast, the Monday podcast, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. Someone said that there are things he accuses others of, are things he himself is guilty of. Okay, he just talked about, well, let's hear it again.
Top guy, they can talk and all that, just like the Dillian Whyte got knocked out by the 41-year-old, but Ortiz was too old.
Okay, so let's deal with that case by case. Okay, so Dillian Whyte fought Povetkin, yes, but you're comparing Povetkin with Ortiz. Ortiz is your best win. And you talk about Ortiz being 41 years old. Well, the general consensus is the man is closer to 51 years old. And that's no joke. And once again, I don't think you can compare Ortiz with Povetkin. Povetkin, either in the amateurs or the professionals. Povetkin is a much higher decorated boxer, much higher accomplished boxer than Ortiz. Okay, so that's the first point. So comparing the two, I don't think so. And let's not forget that Ortiz had you rocked. And if he was a bit younger, he would have finished you in the first fight. Yeah, if he was 10 years older and he was really 41, he would have finished you in the first fight. But let us continue.
Man, these are jokes, bro.
A joke. Now let's look at what a joke is. A joke is your record, your pathetic record. Yes, I'm going in hard because you have proven yourself in this interview to be deluded and or a liar.
These guys are jokes. And they ain't in boxing to see how great they are. They in boxing
They're not in boxing to see how great you are. That's an accusation leveled at you. Fighting low-ranked opponents all through your career until you fought, okay, Stavern was your first top 10 win, and that was the guy you fought for the championship. So you got to a championship fight without fighting a top 10 guy. That in itself is disgraceful and shows how you have been handled and managed very, very carefully. What the hell's going on there? Very carefully. You were guided very, very carefully to the championship. And then once you got there, you continued to fight low-ranking opponents until Ortiz. Yes, he's a legit top 10. Okay, we give you that. But then you went life and death with Ortiz in the first fight. And if he was 10 years younger, he would have knocked you spark out. It took corruption. You talk about corruption, but you forget to talk about the corruption in your first fight with Ortiz. When the referee helped you out, gave you some extra seconds, called the doctor in after the break. not during, not in between rounds, but when you should have been starting the next round. You talk about corruption, but you forget that you were the beneficiary of corruption. What else do you say? Oh, and you talk about Dillian Whyte not daring to be great. That's exactly what he's been doing. Fighting better opponents, better caliber opponents than you have your entire career. And bearing in mind, even as a champion, you were fighting lower caliber opponents than Dillian Whyte has. Talk about not daring to be great. Let's listen to it again.
Top guy, they can talk and all that, just like the Dillian Whyte got knocked out by the 41-year-old, but Ortiz was too old. Man, these are jokes, bro. These guys are jokes. And they ain't in boxing to see how great they are.
Yeah. One big, huge hypocrite. Deluded or just a bare-faced liar. Okay. So, that's the Dillian Whyte section. Okay, what else did you have to say? Well, you had a lot of things to say. I'll do another video another day where I break down the complete thing.
Deontay Wilder, give me your next 3 fights. Deontay Wilder should be in the ring. Here are the 3 guys you taking on.
Dillian Whyte, I want Dillian Whyte, and I want Dillian Whyte.
Okay, so now we get to it. Talking about you want Dillian Whyte, when before Dillian Whyte got knocked out by Povetkin, you had no interest in Dillian Whyte. But this is the cowardice. This is the cowardice of Deontay Wilder. Wilder, before Dillian Whyte got KO'd by Povetkin, he wanted no parts of Dillian. You had every excuse in the book why you shouldn't be fighting Dillian. But as soon as he gets sparkled by Povetkin, then all of a sudden, it's all systems go. Now you want Dillian Whyte. After you've seen him get KO'd by Povetkin, now you got your confidence up. You will face Dillian Whyte now because you feel you can take him now. But before he got sparkled by Povetkin, you wanted no parts of him. So we have to raise the question. Is there a yellow streak down Deontay Wilder's back? And I suggest to you that this is a clear and ample demonstration of that. Let's listen to him again.
Deontay Wilder, give me your next 3 fights. Deontay Wilder should be in the ring. Here are the 3 guys you taking on.
Dillian Whyte, I want Dillian Whyte, and I want Dillian Whyte.
Coward. Liar. Fraud. He goes by the name of Deontay Wilder. There's the evidence. I got some more coming in another day. But for now, that'll do. That's enough for you to chew on. What did you say?
Deontay Wilder, give me your next 3 fights. Deontay Wilder should be in the ring. Here are the 3 guys you taking on.
Dillian Whyte, I want Dillian Whyte, and I want Dillian Whyte.
Coward. Mr. Raphael Dawkins, it's the Combat Radio. It's to have your say. It's to leave your comments below. I rest my case.